Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hands down onto the mat. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, halfway up. Hands down by your heels. Left foot steps back, low lunge. Inhale, floating low lunge. Exhale, hands go down, step back to down dog. Inhale, float to your plank position, drop to your knees. Exhale, pull yourself forward as you lower in your chaturanga all the way down to the mat. Bring the legs together, shoelaces down. Float the heart and even float the hands for a floating baby cobra. On your exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips, go to your down dog. Inhale, let your left foot go to sky, reach it up, stretch it up. Exhale as your left foot steps by left thumb, low lunge. You're standing on train tracks, not a tight rope. Inhale, float your fingers. If you have a perpendicular shin, we don't want that going on. No. Hands down, step forward and forward fold. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, left halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, ride the breath all the way up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold again. Hands to your shins. Inhale, left halfway, Betty Boop. Hands down by the heels. Right foot steps back, low lunge. Inhale, floating low lunge if it's in your practice, if you feel stable. Hands down, step back to your down dog. Hips are high. Inhale, float to your plank position, push-up position. Exhale, lower all the way down. We're going to do another little baby cobra. Inhale, float your hands as you press your feet down firmly. On your exhale, you're going to ease back into your down dog. Inhale, right foot goes to the sky, reach it up, stretch it up. Exhale, right foot steps, low lunge. Inhale, floating low lunge. Hands down, step forward and fold. Exhale. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands down, left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, floating low lunge. Hands down, step back to your down dog. Exhale. Inhale, float to plank. Now you can come to your knees this time if you'd like. This time we're going to go all the way down. You can either come to baby cobra, floating the hands, which works the upper back more, or press through the hands a little bit, keeping that micro bend in the elbows for king cobra. Notice my legs are together. Exhale, goes back to your down dog. Inhale, left foot reaches up to ceiling. In my case, the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, float. Hands down, step forward and fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, ride the breath all the way up, reaching the hands to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, strong low belly, release the back of the neck. Hands to shins, inhale, lift halfway, straight legs, strong low belly. Hands down, right foot steps back, low lunge. Inhale, floating low lunge. Exhale, hands down, step back to your down dog. Inhale, floats to your plank, drop to your knees if you'd like. Lowering down, we're going to king cobra or baby cobra if you still really like that. Remember, king cobra still has legs together, elbows are back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot to sky. Exhale as right foot steps, low lunge. Inhale, float. Hands down, step forward and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, reach up, stretch up. This time, hands come at the sides as you come to mountain pose. So the next sequence we're going through is a shortened sun salutation. There is no plank, so there is no straight arms. You're either going to step back bending the elbows as you step back and lowering down, or you jump back and your elbows are already in the process of bending. So let's bring our big toes together. Inhale, sweep those arms up as you sit back into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left part way. Exhale, hands down. I'm going to demonstrate the first one. Notice I'm stepping back as I'm already bending my elbows. I'm coming halfway so that I can flip my feet over and come to up dog. Now, if King Cobra or Baby Cobra is better, do that. Exhale goes to your down dog. And so notice with my up dog, my feet were 4 inches apart and my thighs were off the floor as opposed to Cobra. Staying here, taking another breath in. On your next exhale, release the back of your neck a little more, but tighten up the belly. On your inhale, bend your knees, look to the top of your mat. At the very end of your next exhale, hop right to the top of the mat and inhale into your Betty Boop or your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find your chair pose, reach up, stretch up. And then hands at the sides, mountain pose as you stand up tall. I'm on a little bit of an incline, so you might see me leaning a little forward, really try to get everything back. If I go too far back, I'm roll down that heel. So let's go again. Inhale, chair. Root through the heels, hollow out the low belly. The low belly is what's holding you here. Exhale, forward fold, hands down, hips up. Inhale, lifts part way, flat back. On your exhale, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra, king cobra, whatever serves you. Exhale, down dog. We're here for a couple breaths. Inhale, 1. My shirt is not cooperating. Inhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Bend your knees. Look at the top of your mat. On your next exhale, do a little hop. Inhale into your Betty Boop, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, mountain pose. Wonderful. Using that to get back on our mat. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift part way. Exhale, step or hop back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knees. Hop. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Mountain pose. Inhale, chair. Bring your hands into prayer. Take the right elbow on the left outer knee. Press the hands firmly together. Roll that top shoulder out of your ear. Make sure your right knee isn't sliding forward. Holding for 4. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Reach those arms up. Exhale, twist the opposite direction. Hold. Sit your bum back. Twist your right shoulder out of your ear. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift part way. Step or hop back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale as left foot steps. We're just going to spin the back heel down. Toes are pointed to the top corner of the mat. Inhale, reach those arms up. Warrior 1. Hips forward, front knee bent, back leg straight. And hands down. Down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot steps up by the thumb, back heel spins down, toes point to the top corner. Inhale, come up. Warrior 1, facing the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, left foot by left thumb. Inhale, come up, crescent lunge. Hands drop in prayer. We're going to do just like that that chair twist. We're going to take our elbow over our knee. Inhale, 1. Back leg is straight. 2. 3. And hands down, down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, right foot steps. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent twist. Inhale here. Put your hands down. Step back to your down dog. Inhale, float to plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. You can always do one of the cobras. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale as left foot lands dead center. Nice long step. Back heel spins down. It's heel to back arch alignment. We're coming up into warrior 2, so I'm going to show you the back side this time. So notice how flat I am between my shoulders, even the side of my head, as though there's a wall behind me. I've got this front knee bending right over the heel. I've got this back leg nice and straight, hip lined up. I'm going to flip my front palm. Notice how I take this. It's not a back bend. Watch my back. It stays sideways. This is a side body bend. Reverse your warrior. Now inhale, come up. We're coming into side angle pose. I'm going to put my forearm down here. Notice there's this nice long line, top shoulder. Now watch this top shoulder. It's going to come back to you on that camera, right? So I'm pulling it back in so I can slide my arm over my ear. Breathe here. In through the nose, out through the nose. Wonderful. Spin the chest down, put the hands down, go back to your down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale as right foot steps, dead center, nice long chunky step. Back foot spins down, come up. So my back toes aren't at like a 9 o'clock, they're a little forward, right? Now, even from the front side, it looks like I'm trying to open up as much as I can. I'm on this hill, so I'm trying not to slide back a lot. But I'm pushing down through both of my heels, extending out, flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Keeping that whole side body open to the side of the mat. As I inhale, come up, bring that elbow down. Take that top arm. Now I'm going to pull it away from the camera as I bring it over my ear. It just puts the shoulder in the socket. It helps it move better. Where's your mind? Where's your breath? Wonderful. Rotate your chest down to the ground. You're going to step back either to down dog or come with me. Chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. Wonderful. And stay here a few breaths. Inhale 1. 2. 3. Bending the knees. At the end of the exhale, you're going to hop to the top of the mat. Inhale right into your Betty Boop. Exhale into your fold. We're going to find our chair pose. Inhale. Bring those arms up, sit way back. Should be able to lift your toes. And then come to your mountain pose. So I'm going to step off my mat just for, well, maybe not. It's dark. All right, maybe I'm not stepping off my mat. All right, so I'm finding the most balanced space in my mat right now. We're going into standing balance. I typically step off my mat for balance posture. There's something rooting and grounding about it, even if I'm in a yoga class. So here we go. We are going into Let's go ahead and do dancers first, right? So I'm going to stand on my left foot. I'm going to bring my left hand up alongside my head. I'm going to reach down, grab the outer right foot as I bring my knees together. I'm going to now, so notice my hand is on the outside of the foot. This is the modification. If you want to come with me, I'm going to take the heel of my hand over my toenails and into the inside of my foot. So now my thumb print and my toe print come together. From this space, keeping the legs lined up, not winging it out, I'm going to try to straighten my leg out in my hand as it wings up with the arm. Dancer. In through the nose, out through the nose. And lightly come out of that. Turn, do the other side. Right arm goes up. Reach down, grab the outside of the foot and the ankle, bring the knees together. This just ensures you're not winging the knee out. Take the hand over the toenails to the inside of the foot. This ensures that your shoulder is open and not doing this rotation forward, right? Now, as I spread my toes, I press the foot back. I try to keep my chest and my hips square. 3. I'm actually pushing through both feet. 2 and 1. Awesome. Release. Shake that off. Sometimes doing it out in nature is peaceful. Sometimes they're doing construction. All right. It's all a part of it, isn't it? All right. So the next that we're going to do is eagle pose. So whatever arm comes under, that's the leg that goes on over, right? So the sides are close together, if that's an easy way to remember it. So put your arms out in front of you like you're serving a platter. Let the right arm come underneath the left, bend the elbows. Turn the right palm out to face the camera, right? And then you're going to take those little fingers and put it on the thumb of the left hand. How you get those to you turn, right? So we're going to curtsy. We're going to sit nice and low. Notice my toes are together. Since my right arm is under, my right leg is going over. If you're like me and got little bitty walking sticks that don't wrap, don't worry about it. If you can wrap your foot, well, good for you. Doesn't mean that, it means your legs are longer, is what it means. For 4, I'll quit laughing so I can hold this pose. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Awesome. It's, you know, it's your geometry. Some poses you'll be able to do. Some poses you won't be able to do. Sometimes it has to do with geometry. Sometimes it has to do with skill. So, you know? All right. Arms out in front of you. Left arm underneath right. Bend both elbows. Turn left hand out. Left fingertips wiggle as they come onto right palm. Both thumbs turn to you. Curtsy. Left leg goes over. And so you're trying to keep all your joints nice and center and lined up with your navel, right? For 4. Some people can hook the foot, but then the knees turn way off to the side. So I can hook my foot, but I'm not actually doing a good quality pose. I'm not holding any alignment. And come out of that because that was lots of fun. All right, the last balance pose that we're going to do is tree pose. Completely appropriate where I'm at right now. You're going to take your left foot and you can determine whatever height you want to do, but you just want to make sure that the center of the heel and the center of the second and third toe are aligning with your bone on your leg, right? So you're either on the ankle, on the calf, or up into the thigh. If you press the foot into the thigh, don't let the hip do mommy hip. Stay nice and center. Arms go out T-shape. Trees move, so will you. In through the nose, out through the nose. And release. I don't know if you could see, but my foot does the happy little ankle dance. It's going to do it. Don't try to control the balance from there. Control it from your bandhas, from your core. Let's go ahead and mirror whatever we did on one side we want to do on the other. So I will take my foot up here. And then I'm going to take my arms out. So I'm trying to keep the knee opening, but the hips center. My head not leaning forward, but back over my heel. And that was fun. Go ahead and release out of that. All right, so from here, go ahead and have a seat. We're going to do just a little bit of core work. This is an appropriate time to kind of stick the core in, right? Because everything's been broke down. So if you have back injuries, you can always keep your fingers down behind you. It'll help take the pressure off your back, and it won't take the weight of your legs off your abs. All right, so back injuries, come here. Otherwise, you can bring your arms out in front of you as long as you sit up nice and tall. Those of you who are gluttons for punishment and decide you want to just do the hardest abs I can teach, here you go. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you're going to cross your arms over your chest like Dracula, and you're going to lower down onto your low back. This is called low boat, holding here. 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees. So notice that my knees are directly over my hips. My fingers come along my side. I'm doing bicycles. Exhale, turn to your right. Elbow and knee come together. Inhale, come center. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. And center. And twist. And center. And twist. And center. And twist. And center. Wonderful. Go ahead and take the hands behind the knees. Rock the spine out just a little bit because it feels so yummy. Put the feet down so that they are 4 inches apart. Basically what we've been doing in our mountain poses and what train tracks are for you. Reach your fingertips down towards your heels. We're going into bridge pose, so don't do that funky pull your heel back and tuck. Notice what my knee looks like. That's not fun. Take the foot out a little bit, right? So we're going to press the backs of the shoulders. We're going to press the feet and the hands. As we exhale, we're going to lift up this little curvature place in the front of our hips, our little hip flexors. That's what's trying to go to sky. Keep a little space behind your neck and try not to look around. Inhale, 1. 2, push the ground away with your feet. 3. And release. Wonderful. Grab the backs of your knees. Rock and roll up. Awesome. We're going to come on top of our knees. Toes are tucked under, right? So now I'm going to turn to you so you can see we're coming into camel. You can either take your fists into your low back, keeping the front of you nice and flat, or you can take your fingers up, right? So it's up to you here. So let me turn so you can see this. Notice my elbows are trying to wing in and everything's trying to stack in. My heels are over the balls of my feet. I'm going to press the feet and knees down. Take the elbows back towards one another. Those of you who want to drop the hands onto the heels may do so. Once the heart is to the sky, the head can drop back. Inhale, come up. We're going to place our hands down and go to our down dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips up, find your down dog, nice counter pose for our camel. Let's go ahead and come onto our tummy. Lay all the way down any old way you want to get there. The first thing we're going to do is Locust 4082. There's just a bunch of locust poses and variations of it. So first we're going to take the hands back so that the palms are facing in along the thighs. I'm going to push my pubic bone, that place that we were trying to reach to the sky in our bridge, right? Hip flexors and pubic bone press as everything else floats. Reaching for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's swing those arms up in front of us, Superman. And we're going to do alternating Superman. So left hand, right foot are going to tap the ground and then switch and switch and switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything lifts and release. Press back to a down dog. Wonderful. From this space, I'm going to ask you to bring your left knee up, tap your left wrist. Notice how my left foot is spinning underneath me, creating a figure 4. as I slide my right foot back. This is half pigeon. Staying there while I take my low power mode off my phone. There we go. And so we would usually hold these stretches nice and long. Right? And breath is slower now, more abundant. You're going to tuck your toes, lift your hips, wiggle it out, and we're going to do the other side. Right knee comes up, half pigeon. And staying there and breathing, opening those hips. The deeper the breath, the better the stretch. And wonderful. Go ahead and come onto your bum. We're going to take our legs wide. We're going to come forward. Oh, that feels really good. Straddle, toes are to sky, belly's drawing in, both sit bones are down. Come up. Right arm high. We're going to lean over to our left leg. Right butt cheek stays down. Inhale, come up. And we're going to do the other side. So as I lean over, I root through my opposite hip to keep everything square in my hips, but I have to push with my right leg to get that left hip down. Wonderful. Inhale, come up. Go ahead and swing your legs around. We're going to roll onto our back, do any fun little spinal twist you want. Anything to wring out your back before your meditation. Wonderful. We're going to stretch it out, lay on your spine, and just start to feel the breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Roll onto your side. A few breaths here. And then on your next inhale, ease up, nice and seated, sitting tall. Allow your arms to float up with your inhale. And the hands to fall in prayer with your exhale. And thank you so very much for joining me today. Let your minds be open and your hearts full. Namaste. Oh wow, we got that whole video in. We feel accomplished.